So we're here in my apple orchard, and I've just been thinking lately that these trees are not quite up to my standard. These were the first custom trees I ever made. So, obviously they're a little raggedy. So, we're going to give it an attempt of giving this place a little makeover. We're going to see if we can get some better looking trees in here, do the forest floor maybe a little bit better. I don't know, we'll see. So before I do that, why don't I kind of hop into a creative world with you guys and kind of showcase my design and kind of talk just a little bit about the trees that I'm going to be putting in this forest. So I'll see you in a second. So we are here in my creative test world, and I have been trying to design an apple tree that is good looking and realistic looking, and it's not been quite an easy task, mainly because I suck at custom trees. Those birch trees in Palvera they're pretty easy to make. So doing something like this was a much bigger challenge for me, but I have figured it out. So this was my first attempt. Not great. Pretty awful looking, actually. Then here was a second attempt that I very quickly gave up on. And here's a third attempt. We're getting closer to looking somewhat right. And here is my next attempt from that. So I watched a guide from Beans and Apples of them kind of walking through building a tree from a reference, and I had to rewatch it a few times because it just wasn't clicking in my brain how to translate that real picture into Minecraft. And honestly, even with this, I don't quite know if I did it too well, but I'm happy with it, and maybe in the future that might change. But here it is, and here it is with some leaves, and I like it. It might change. I might dislike it in the future, but right now I like it. So I just kept finding references of apple trees, and I just kept repeating the process. And here we are, where we have some good-looking apple trees, at least better than what's there right now. So we're going to get these in, and we're going to give our apple orchard a bit of an upgrade. So I'll see you after we get that done. As you can see, the forest floor is looking very different than where it was before, and we have a better designated pathway too. So now that we have this done, all we gotta do is get in those brand new trees, and I think it's gonna look pretty good. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you in a sec. The apple orchard at dawn is, by most measures, a very quiet place. The trees do not move. The apples do not move. Even the mist seems to be in no particular hurry. And yet, there is one resident of this orchard for whom dawn is not quiet at all, for whom every morning is in fact an expedition. This is a snail. He has been crossing this orchard since sometime before you woke up. He will likely still be crossing it after you've gone to bed. He does not appear to have a destination. This does not appear to bother him. This orchard was planted with intention. Palvera takes its apples seriously. The snail does not know this. The snail has never taken anything seriously in his life, and he is thriving. The tent holds the crates. The crates hold the harvest. Someone will be here soon to begin the work of the day. The picking, the sorting, the quiet industry of people who grow things. But that is later. Right now, the orchard belongs to the mist and the light and one very small creature who has not yet decided which tree he is headed for. But know this, he'll figure it out. He's got time. Well, good news. We got Palvera's apple orchard finished just in time for Palvera's annual market fair. That's right. Today, this town is going to be filled to the brim with people visiting from across the globe, coming here to trade, to participate in commerce, and just visit the town, buy things, sell things. It's going to be a good day for the vendors. And so what that means is you're probably going to see a whole lot of wagons, a whole lot of life just breathing in to this town. So why don't we wait and see what that's going to look like when the market fair finally begins. We are almost ready for market day here in Palvera. The fair is coming. And, well, we're almost there. But right before we get set up, there is a final shop that needs to be put here in our market center. And lo and behold, it's going to be a bakery, and it's going to go right here. And it's going to be great. As you can see, some people have already started setting up. Market fair is just around the corner. So this bakery needs to get up and rolling ASAP. So, yeah, we'll see that in a second. Once a year, Palvera remembers that it's not just a city of work. The market fair has a way of doing that, pulling people out of their routines and into the streets, whether they planned on it or not. The wagons come first. Before the stalls are up, before the banners are hung, the wagons are already here. Merchants who've done this before know that the good spots go early. Stalls fill in around them. Fabric, tools, produce, things you didn't even know you needed until someone put them right in front of you. The banners were the council's idea. Palvera has always had a market fair, but it hasn't always looked like one. Someone decided that should change. The lamps are newer still. The council has been putting them up across the city. Their answer to what they're calling a smuggling problem. More light, the thinking goes, means fewer shadows to work in. The bakery opened up for the fair. Smart timing. There's no better day to introduce yourself to a city than the one day everyone is already outside and hungry. Palvera will have time to celebrate its growth today. Tomorrow, it'll just keep growing. Well, it is raining here in Palvera. I hope that you enjoyed that segment. And, well, I know I did, at least. Yeah, the bakery is here. It is in, and don't you sweat it. Do not sweat. We'll have an interior at some point for this. Not now, obviously. So, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this episode because we have just filled Palvera to the brim with life. And, I might add some more lively details off camera. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. As you know, the spark, it comes and goes. And right now, it's, I think it all got sparked out on this. But we'll see. We always come back. We always do. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know. Like the video, comment, tell me what you think. And if you really liked it, you are more than welcome to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I think we're going to call it here and rest as we enjoy our beautiful town. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.